Let's go on a trip back in time. Back to 2020 lockdown. A time where putting things up our noses was socially acceptable. A time where you couldn't touch others.
I can't let you get close.
A time in which you had to do temple run in real life just to play football. What on earth was going on? Firstly, let's talk about the haircuts. Who made the decision for everyone to cut off all their hair? Was there a group chat that I didn't get added to? Did I miss a meeting? But literally everyone decided to shave it off, as if we weren't going to come back outside. And some haven't even made a return. But what I think was worse than the players who went bald was the players who kept it out to grow. Never did I realise, but some of these footballers have shocking hairlines. I mean, look at Mane's thing. It was always bad, let's be honest. But back then, it was ridiculous. But the worst one out of all of them was Aubameyang. He had honestly looked like a crackhead you would see in King's Cross after 12. I mean, it was scary to look at. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen him without a trim. And it makes sense now. He's always covering that hairline. The most shocking haircut of lockdown football has to go to Kante though. I mean, I can't be the only one that thought Kante was naturally bald and didn't choose to be bald. Turns out, he was cutting it all off. He can grow hair. Hair wasn't the only shocking new discovery from lockdown football, but being able to hear the players and the managers was something weird. I mean, I can't be the only one that used to think, why does a manager shout on the sidelines? Nobody will be able to hear him. He must be doing it for their cameras. But after lockdown football, I get it. They're actually saying something useful. Being able to hear everything, thanks to there being no fans, brought about some great moments. But my favourite in particular was Holding versus Adama Traore.
Well, Holding.
Honourable mentions go to Lampard versus Klopp.
Fight!
As dark as it may seem, some people not only needed lockdown football, but flourished under lockdown football. There were plenty of examples of people turning their careers around, but I don't think any of them best describe what I'm saying like Jesse Lingard does. When lockdown struck, United were flying under the management of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but Lingard felt left behind. He wasn't getting much playing time, only starting 9 of 22 games, so the Manchester boy decided to pack his bags and went on loan to West Ham on deadline day, in hopes of more playing time. He played with a vengeance, scoring twice on his debut and celebrating by shushing Ole and showing United he deserved a second chance. He didn't just stop there, he continued to play like a madman, raking up 13 goals and assists in 16 games. During a match against Wolves, Lingard produced a Messi-esque solo goal which warmed all football fans' hearts as we saw the return of his true potential. We saw the return of the dancing celebrations and most importantly, a smile on his face. Sadly, lockdown was the downfall of many. Mesut Ozil's career was officially done as Arsenal shut him out and never played him again. But the weirdest fall off award has to go to Timo Werner. The German forward just had the season of his career at Leipzig, in which he managed to obtain a combined goals and assists of 44 in 45 games. He was truly destined for greatness, but sadly it just never came. At Chelsea he struggled, only scoring 6 in 35 games in his first season. At times it seemed like he was trying not to score, almost as if he had a bet on.
Kloski, analysis.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
He wasted chance after chance, and now thinking about it, he was probably lucky there were no fans, because some of these howlers would have honestly caused the pitch invasion. Lockdown football also featured plenty of shock results. The weirdest may have been Everton top of the league in November, with James Rodriguez playing out of his skin. Manchester United somehow beat the Saints 9-0. Everton beat Liverpool at Anfield for the first time since 1999. Arsenal won 8 games without a win. Liverpool lost 7-2. Yes, 7-2 to Aston Villa. Then they went on to beat Crystal Palace 7-0. I mean, there was absolutely no order. You never knew what was going to happen next, and that was the beauty of it. But my personal favourite thing that rose from lockdown football was Arsenal Fan TV.
Who would you like to see?
I'd like to see Martinelli start.
Looks
Take
like...
your shades off, you might.
If he starts...
Dragon Ball, man.
No,
Chill, man.
listen,
Chill, man.
Dragon Ball. What's Dragon Ball?
Dragon Ball, man.
Seriously.
Well done, Eddie. Well worked.
Give words out, man.
Calling me Pepper.
Dear God. Sing a
I'm
song.
only human after all. That's what you're playing on me.
Well, if I could do a couple of things first. If I can do this and say Black Lives Matter and say thank you to NHS. Mopo, you're an absolute disgrace. You're a cheat. I hope Brighton get relegated.
Don't blame it on Mope. Don't blame it on...
You're a cheat. You're a disgrace. I hope Brighton get relegated.
But after the fog cleared, there was one question that football fans all over the world began to think. Does lockdown football count? Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and thank you for watching.